Hi, welcome to Blenheim Palace. This is a World Heritage Site. So at the moment, during the current COVID crisis, the actual palace is shut at the moment, but the grounds are open. As you just saw in the sign, they're welcoming people to come in, but you've got to obviously maintain social distancing, things like that, which is pretty easy in a place like this. I'm just going to pan you around. So the palace is off over there. This is the lake, well, part of the lake, but we're actually going to be taking a walk around the Great Lake, which is over in that direction. So it's a beautiful, very warm spring April Friday morning. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to be taking a walk around. We're going to be, well, you're going to be coming with me, I hope. Going to be taking a walk around the Great Lake and just exploring that. It's a huge estate. The lake goes around for about, I think it's about over 3 miles or something like that. So so I hope you stick with me and enjoy this video. Okay, so this is the finest view in England, apparently, or one of them. So the Woodstock entrance to the park offers views of the Grand Bridge, Lake, Column of Victory, Hyde Park, and of course the palace. This view was so impressive to King George III that when visiting Blenheim Palace in 1786, he remarked, "We have nothing equal to this." So beautiful place. I've literally that's where I was just a minute ago, and we're going to be heading this way. So let's see where we get to. Okay, so still early on in the walk at the moment. We've not actually even made the Great Lake yet, so this is still the start of the kind of the mini lake. I'm not quite sure what the name of it is. We're going to call it the mini lake. They do triathlon here. Supposed to be in June. Obviously, it's going to be cancelled. It would have been cancelled by now, but yeah. So just making our way around the path here. So it's obviously pretty quiet here, to be honest with you. I mean, if COVID wasn't going on, then it'd be a lot busier. I'm sure it'll pick up over the weekend, but yeah. But we're going to be heading now to the Great Lake, and I think there's a lot of woodland around there, so it's going to be really amazing to look at that. I think there's a boat yard and stuff and a bridge, and so stick with me and it's going to get better. Okay, welcome back. So I'm just going to show you where we started. So I was up sitting on the hill here at the start of the video, and then made our way around. Probably just make out the bridge that you saw me standing on, and then we've literally just walked around around the side here where those geese were with their babies. I'm not sure what the term is for baby geese, but that's where we walked past, and I've just come from that direction. So yeah, continuing on. So we've reached the point, the fork in the road. So just come from that from that path there, and this is the way. This is the path that will go around the Great Lake all the way around. I'm just going to take you over to the bridge. So the sign obviously tells you about the Grand Bridge that it's called. The Grand Bridge, where you are currently standing, was designed by Sir John Vanbrugh to serve primarily as the focus of the landscape, but it was also intended to act as a viewing platform from which you could admire the beautiful surroundings. As you head over the bridge, take a moment to look at the views from each side. The cedar trees with horizontal branches are some of Capability Brown's original cedars of Lebanon. And it says here, when Brown arrived, the bridge, which contains over 30 rooms, dwarfed the small Blenheim River. In what most considered to be his greatest achievement, Brown flooded the lower stories to create the epitome of English landscapes. Today there are still relics trapped from Brown's flooding in the rooms below the water's surface. And you can read on, just pause the video, you can read on that. But yeah, there's some, I'll just take you over to here, and don't want to lose my camera, but I might get a better view over here actually. But there's like rooms and stuff below the actual below the bridge, so those people thought I was completely crazy. So I was not, can't really see him from here, so I'll give you a better view later. But let's start the walk around the Great Lake. Okay, so we've just started the walk around the lake. So the lake's to my left, and we've just come into kind of like this wooded area. It's got a few midges around. I was just thinking actually, last time I walked along the side of a, well, this isn't a loch, but it just reminds me a little bit of Loch Lomond when I was doing the West Highland Way. But that was many miles walking around that loch. This is just a couple of miles, and obviously the size is a bit different because that's a loch, which is different to a lake. So, but yeah, this is really nice woodland. There's not many people about, so let's keep going. Don't know if you can make that pheasant out, but he's loud. So this is the first view I've had of the boatyard, so you might be able to just make that out. It's just there. So we're going to be going over to that towards the end, I think. But yeah, just following this nice track. It's just perfect weather. There's no wind at all, really. So let's. So I'll come back to you in a minute. So just some really nice views have opened up. We've got the palace just there, and there's the bridge that I was just standing on. So I've just come round, and the lake's really sort of opened up now, but obviously the lake goes for miles around that way. And there's this huge tree, which I don't know the name of, in my way. So yeah, the lake's just really still. There's a lot of wildlife around here, as you would obviously expect. A lot of geese and ducks and all that sort of thing. So it's great for you know, if you've got kids or a family and stuff. So the grounds are free, I think, to walk around, but you pay to go into the palace basically. Let's just have a look up here. So this is the main path just up here. I've just come down just to get this shot really. So catch up with you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. So not much has changed. So I'm just, as I say, just walking around this really nice track, and you can see I haven't really moved on too far, but we've got some really good views of the bridge. So I mentioned about the rooms that you can obviously now sort of see. It's difficult for me to point out, but just in the middle you can see some kind of doors, and there's actually, I think they actually found a room discovered actually underneath the lake or something like that, below that bridge. So I need to find out a bit more about that, as I do about the whole palace, and give you like a guided tour about it. but yeah, I just want to just kind of take you around the lake and show you it. So yeah, just following this really nice track, and that's all there is to say really at the moment. But it'll definitely change up in a minute, because we'll get over to the other side, and there's the boat yard, which is amazing, and I'm sure there'll be some information about that I can tell you about. It's great that there are actually little signs here. I can actually tell you more about the palace and stuff, and the history. But my dad's very good at that, and if he was filming this, then he would be giving you much better information. But I hope you're just enjoying the scenery anyway. So it's a little bit obviously different to my usual sort of outdoor videos. As I say, I live very close to Blenheim Palace, so under current lockdown restrictions I am allowed to come here and do sort of a longer exercise than it takes to actually drive to the place. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just following guidelines really. It's just fortunate that I live close to here, and the grounds are open that I can do this. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, we have a standoff with a pheasant. It's only one winner really, isn't there? So I just tried to make that cool shot of me going on the jetty there. I had to go down a real steep bank, and then just up here there's some a bit easier ones to get onto. Didn't actually feel too safe going on that jetty. Feels like it's going to break through. But yeah, this is a really nice little stretch. I've just come in outside off the lake, the main sort of lake area. Oh, it's just fantastic. I've actually lived close to this place for about a year, just over a year and a half, and I've not been here. The last time I came here was in 2004, a long time ago, so I don't remember any of that. Beautiful. These don't feel safe, because I'm going to break through. So I just come away from the lake to this kind of open section. I hope I got this walk right, because I've got a conference call with work in a couple of hours, which I've got to be home for. So just hope, I just thought it was a little bit different, but thought we were going around the lake, but we're not at the moment. So this is pretty nice. There you go, there's another sign there. Just pause the video if you want to read that. So I was just talking about the restoration program that started in 2018 and is finishing in October. So I'll just let you read that. A lot of electrified fence around here. Electric fences are my like my arch nemesis, really, because I've been electrocuted twice last summer, being chased by cattle. So darting under electric fences, don't ever try it, or you'll get a shock. So when I was, I think, was it the Office Dyke Path, when I was just climbing up to the Black Mountains to start the leg from Pandy to Hay-on-Wye, which is about 17.5 miles, I had entered a field of bullocks who were kind of butting each other. Then I couldn't see around the other side of the field though. I turned the corner and there was just hundreds of them, and one started to kind of it was very intimidating. So there was like this electric fence that I could get under, and I could actually walk on the other side of the field with the electric fence separating me from them. I'm not really, you know, cattle do make me a little bit nervous, I've got to admit. It's I'm not scared of them as such, but bullocks can be a bit intimidating. So what happened was that I darted under. There wasn't like this, there was like one wire, I think, and I just darted under, just tried to get under that, and I grazed the actual top of it and got electrocuted. So you got to be careful of these kids. I could have actually diverted around that field, but yeah, that they do, these sort of things do happen, but not in Blenheim Palace grounds, hopefully. You can just see pheasants all around here. You can see maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be taking a left turn up here. So let's see where we get to, coming into kind of like a forestry section. Okay, so I've just come from just there. See, there's a bench there. Sorry, there. Just coming up this this road here. There's a sign back there that says it's just 3.1 miles back to the palace, so about an hour's walk. So I'm on the right track. But yeah, so this is an amazing little walk, because you've obviously got the lake, you've got the grounds, you've got these open kind of sections, and you've got these trees. Yeah, that's feeling pretty grateful, really, that I live close by, that I can come and explore this place during this time. But yeah, looking forward, gotta admit, I'm looking forward to ending when the lockdown ends, because I've got so many wild camps planned up in the lakes, Lake District and Peak District. I've just ordered a new tent as well. I've ordered a Nature Hike Cloud Up 2, which is like made in China, had some amazing reviews. It's about 100 quid, so it's a budget tent. So I really want to try to get some real cheap gear and do some sort of wild camping in the lakes and the peaks with sort of cheaper gear, not like your Hilliberg solo tents that cost 800 quid. So yeah, just looking forward to, like yourself, looking forward to when this is all over and we can go out and do stuff. I hope it's going to be soon, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's carry on. So, give you a bit of a view. It's amazing, there's all this forest up here. There's just nobody about. So I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Okay. Right over there is Bluebell Central. I don't know if you can see them. I can't get any closer, unfortunately, but there's just a sea of bluebells, which is what you would expect to find this time of year in the UK. Oh, there are some people over there. Maybe I'll come back, see if I can get over there, give you a better shot of them. So welcome back. It's a little bit different this walk to, here we go, I'm going to take you up show you some bluebells. It's a little bit different to how I expected it. I thought we were just going around the shore side of the lake, but it's taking me into these woods. So I'm just coming up this path here, so you can see the bluebells are really out in force up here. It's just fantastic. I just these are beautiful flowers. Are they flowers? Are they plants or the same thing? Yeah, so some pheasants are doing something over there, which I better not film. But yeah, this is just a sea of them. They're all over the place here. I'll give you another pan around. Okay, so just going back to the main track. I'll come back to you later. Take that out. In loving memory of Kate Lee, 1935 to 2002. This was her favourite walk. I can certainly understand why. So it's either that way or that way. There's a sign down here. I think it's straight on. So 2.4 miles back to the palace. Okay, so just come out of the wooded section of this walk into this sort of open field. We'll come back into the actual grounds now, Blenheim Palace I think. So I'll just pan you around. That's where we've just come through from the wooded section, and then this is just come out into this open grassland. There's a runner there, so definitely in the right direction. There's another sign here. Let's see what that says. 1.8 miles, 35 minutes back to the palace. So let's keep going. So yeah, it's nice following this road here. It's just a massive open grassland with pheasants sort of dotted about. You can see 3 of them. One here. There's one right over there, and there's one there as well somewhere. But yeah, it's a really varied walk, really. I just literally thought I was following the track around the lake, but obviously not. There probably is there might have been a lower path that probably goes around the lake. I think some of it was probably actually closed off, possibly, so like the boatyard and things, which I mentioned earlier. But yeah, so nothing really much to report other than this road and this open grassland section. So heading back towards the palace now, so I'll look to wrap up this video soon, so I'll come back to you soon. Bye. Nice. That was great timing. Great timing for these ducks, right? Hello. I don't have any food, sorry. I know that's probably what you would be used to, I guess, around here. So that's the back of Blenheim Palace. So we're just following this road here, but that's the back of it. So the monument is over there. Cars sort of over that direction somewhere. So a lot of it's probably closed off. I think this over here is the garden, like some of the pleasure gardens and things. I know there's a maze here as well, but I expect that's all shut. Yeah, just a amazing day. I mean, this place, probably it's Friday today. I mean, there'll be be busier tomorrow, definitely, but you know, I think if the situation wasn't going on, then it would obviously there'd be lots more people here, obviously. But yeah, so I just sort of head into the end of this walk now and just see where we get to. I'm pretty much sure the main Oxford Road's over here, so coming back into Woodstock to the end of the trail. But it's really well signposted, so if you are obviously nearby and you're, you know, obviously we're under lockdown, I live close by, I'm able to come here, but once this is lifted and you can travel here, once lockdown restrictions are lifted and you can travel here, it's definitely worth coming here. And you can obviously pay to go in the palace, but this is free because we're on the outside of the perimeter of it, so definitely worth a day out, certainly. Always a busy place, they're always doing concerts here in the summer, and there's a massive Victorian Christmas market here, I believe, which my parents and folks have been to. Yeah, so yeah, just gonna see where we get to, but yeah, these are the gardens are over here, and they're obviously all shut up, so we're just coming down to the end of the road here, so I'll come back to you at the end. So just making our way back towards the end of the walk now. I might just have to wrap it up in this video because the camera's telling me my SD card data memory's low, so which seems a bit strange because I deleted it all from previous footage. So but yeah, that's the pedestrian sorry, the car park exit over there. I just can't believe how big these grounds are. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. That's why they hold all these sort of events here and concerts. Not much going on today, certainly for the foreseeable future. So here's the station. So let's just take you over here. So this is there's a railway that connects just up from the palace where I'm actually walking to, and the train takes you up here. So the pleasure gardens are there, but they're closed. So I've been in there before. You can actually take a train. That's a cool shot, isn't it? You take a train all the way. Winston, the miniature train, probably named after, I assume, Winston Churchill, who's buried very close to here in Bladon. So it's not obviously running today. It's 50p a journey. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure this will all be heaving in the months to come, but obviously not at the moment. So I'm going to actually wrap it up here because it's a really nice place to wrap it up. Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed the video. This is a really kind of one-off sort of thing that I've done. I really want to focus on like my solo backpacking walks and my wild camps as well going forward. So but I thought I'd bring you out here. Obviously anyone can come here, not at the moment because of obviously what's going on with COVID-19, but I live very close by. But once restrictions are lifted, I hope this video has kind of maybe inspired you to come here. On a day like this where we haven't got that situation, it would be absolutely heaving. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Please, if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know, obviously do check out some of my other videos from when I walked the West Highland Way last summer, walked the Ridgeway, some of the wild camps that I've done as well. Might be one of those actually so far, but there's going to be a lot more of those to come. I've got some new gear that I'm going to be reviewing as well, so do be sure to check all that out. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Cheers.